Y'all ready to play a little game? Hans back here again, Hans Lightning Kicks. Today we're going to play a little something called What's in the Box? Got a box from KiCMADE up in Kansas City. KiCMADE, gonna do you right every time. KiCMADE said, hey, I got like 3 shoes for you to review. Come get the box. I said, what's in the box? Come get the box. Let's find out together. So, here we are with the box from KiCMADE. Once again, KiCMADE up in Kansas City, always doing me right when it comes to getting me these shoes in a timely fashion so that I can talk about them with you. Because, hey, I don't have the means or resources to get my hands on all these shoes right now, just getting started. But this is working out pretty good for us all. So let's see what's in the box from KiCMADE. This is what he handed me. I got some pretty good guesses based on what I'm seeing here, obviously, and the timing of all this as to what we might be looking at here. So why don't we take a look and see what we got going on. We're going to start with the most obvious one, which is the Yeezys. So my second pair of Yeezys that I got my hands on, both thanks to KiCMADE. I believe these are the 350 V2 Lundmarks, if I had to guess. Just based on the timeliness of when these are arriving to me. So let's take a look here and see what we got going on. We're going to do up a few shoe reviews today and open these up and see what KiCMADE got going for us. I'm right, man. These are the Lundmarks. So, as you know, these are the newly released Yeezy Lundmarks V2 350, excuse me. The more I get my hands on these things and the more I see of the Yeezys, the more I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm starting to understand the style of them and the lightweight. Everything about this is kind of working for me. This is a nice neutral tone upper, and it's got, you know, some kind of hints of gum in the sole down here, so you kind of get that little pinkish, kind of brownish tone going on. And then, you know, this is that kind of like neutral gray upper. You've got that distinctive, of course, like see-through meshy kind of stripe where you can kind of see the underlying works of this. You know, my boy Jeremy Layson could probably tell you all about the inner workings of one of these. I believe he is taking apart a pair of 350s as we speak, so I'll let him defer to what exactly is on up in there. But as you can see, it's a stylish shoe for sure. Now, notably, this is also sans the back tab. They have kind of done away with the back tab. I think this is maybe the second one they've done that with now. I think the Statics didn't have it. I'm not sure. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not missing the back tab. I really think it kind of improves the look, and it makes it a little bit more sleek, and kind of just brings that in a little bit, because, you know, you really don't have anything else that is sewn on or adhered to the shoe. So for me, that's an aesthetic plus, because it looked like something that was just kind of tacked on. But right now, this is looking real slick and legit right here. So KiCMADE got this in a 10.5. I also understand that Yeezys run a little small. So I'm going to say this is not my size. I normally wear a 10.5, but if I'm going to get a Yeezy, I'm probably going to shoot for that 11 or 11.5. Man, I'm really liking the details all up in here. You know, the last pair that I had, those blacks, you didn't really get to see kind of the depth of what they're doing with all this cloth and the stitching, but I'm really kind of liking that. That big thick stitch down the middle is working well, and then all the textures within that. And then, of course, you got your stripe going through here. I'm not mad at these at all. This is a nice neutral colorway. I thought I wouldn't like them as much as the blacks. The blacks seem pretty solid to me. I gave them 3.5, 4 bolts. I can't remember what it was. But I'm going to give these a solid 4 bolts. I can't quite give them a 5 yet because, well, I'm learning. I'm getting there, right? But hey, I'm good on you, Kanye. I like where these things are going. Please stop with that tentacle stuff that's happening soon. I saw that going on. Let's not do that. But where this is headed, I'm liking this. This is nice and clean. This is going to look good with a lot of different things, that good neutral colorway. So, hey, this is a good pair of shoes right here. And if you can get your hands on them, these are kind of one of the more reasonable Yeezys on the marketplace right now as it is. So it's not a bad grab at all. You just do yourself right and get you a pair of these. So here you go, man. Yeezy, haha, Yeezy 350 V2 Lundmark. So that's already a winner right there in the box. Thank you, KiCMADE. Let's go ahead and put that back, slide that in, and somebody's going to end up with them a nice pair of Yeezys, courtesy of KiCMADE up in Kansas City. So these are again a 10.5, and they will be available to purchase. So next up in line, we've got. I always love the good classic Jordan silhouette on a box. And this has got kind of the classic Jordan box with the speckled concrete look there. So, I'm pretty sure I know what these are. Yep. Good thing these are small because I would be taking these. But, I know that these came out a little early. There was an early access that popped on the sneaker app not too long ago. And so, yep, here we go. These are the cool gray Jordan Retro 4s. Oh, these are solid, man. These are super solid. Let me put this box down so we can take a look at this. Okay, so who doesn't love a 4 to begin with? But now this is the second go around for these shoes. I think they released them already, and now we're coming back around again. But classy, classy, classy shoe. They got that nice silver metallic accent there on the Jumpman logo on the back with, of course, your pull tab. This whole thing has a nice soft gray nubuck. That's going to be running all the way through. You're going to want to take care of these and make sure that you're treating them and putting that waterproofing on before you even put them on your feet. Taking a look here, it's interesting. We've got some, look at that, a little bit of a slip up there, Nike. A little bit of a slip up. Yep. Sorry to pick apart the shoes on camera like that, but that is interesting just because that's not a typical thing you would see. It's almost like the paint kind of slipped a little bit. Weird. But regardless, everything else on that shoe looks super awesome. I really love, of course, anytime you've got the visible air pocket like that, but nice metallic, black metallic accents there on the top of the tabs. I'm loving this shoe, man, because I always love a good gray shoe. Just because you can really wear them with so many different kinds of things. I know that black is the kind of the go-to when it comes to just versatility, but for me it's a good solid gray pair of shoes, especially if they got any sort of a color pop on them. But these are nice solid cool gray, as they say. Everything about these, it looks classy, looks good. There's no way you're not looking good if you're wearing these. So I highly recommend getting yourself a pair whenever they drop. I think they are coming out on August 1st on the sneakers app, if you don't already have yourself a pair. So these are kind of small. I think there's like an 8.5, so somebody out there with small feet gonna get them a pair, but a lovely, lovely shoe. Lovely. I'm gonna give this easily 5 bolts. 5 bolts, 5 bolts, 5 bolts. Love this shoe. Let's see what's next. KiCMADE, man, delivering me some fire today. I'm telling you what. Okay. All right, last one, number 3. Here we go. Oh, I think I know what this one is too. Just because, again, the timing of everything here and the box that we're looking at here. This is the second time I've seen one of these boxes on a pair of Jordans. The first one were those, I believe they were the 6s, the reflective reflections of a champions. Yeah, that's where we saw this box before. But here we are again. This is a tight looking box in and of itself, just a nice piece to have sitting in your collection if you store your boxes. But this is definitely one to keep because this is a good looking box. I mean, it was fucking cardboard, but whatever. All right, so let's see what we got. KiCMADE. So this is already looking nice and classy. I like things that are just slick and professional, and when you open that up and it's just, it's a nice palette, something's going to pop off of that. So we'll pull back that first piece of paper. We'll pull back that second piece of paper. Oh, Nike going to make me double unwrap. We got the white paper going. Those are the Michigan 5s. So these recently came out as well. I think some of the big sizes are still sitting on sneakers. So not a huge fanfare for these shoes, but I don't get it because these are gorgeous. And in hand, they're even better. This is that beautiful, nice nubuck. It kind of moves, and Oh, it's got a good soft feel to it, but really look at that thing. Now, if there's any, if there's any non-love for this shoe, it's just the fact that it's got the Michigan colorway. So this is an homage to the University of Michigan. It's going to go solid with that maize gold kind of color, and then the dark navy, and that's going to be playing off of that University of Michigan colorway. But as far as a pair of Jordans go, and especially the Jordan 5s with this nubuck, these really feel nice. This is a quality piece of shoe. I mean, it feels premium. In typical, 5 fashion, you've got the icy soles there, and those are looking nice and blue. Of course, they always do when they're new like that. But and then you got the speckles on the fin here, which looks really good. And then, of course, your classic 5 kind of profile. So yeah, I mean, this is feeling super nice, especially with that quality Amarillo nubuck is what they call it. Amarillo nubuck. But the word that just keeps coming to mind when I have these shoes in my hands is quality. These, they smell really good, but these just feel like a really nice, dressy pair of Jordans. So that's what I would say about these, that these are a good looking 5. If I'm going to ding anything off of them, it's just because the colorway is kind of specific. And if you, are maybe an Ohio State fan, these are not going to work for you. So for that reason, I'm going to go probably with 4 bolts. But that's the only reason I'm going to knock anything off of them, is just because it's very specific who may or may not wear these. But one thing I did want to point out is that you're going to have a little bit of a difference here also by making this look even a little bit more premium, because then you've got this tab that's got some wording. Let's see here. Quality products inspired by the greatest basketball player ever. I mean, that part's true. So, quality product. This is a good one, Nike. I'm telling you, man. This one feels good in hand. Get yourself a pair. If you don't mind the colorway, you're not going to be mad at anything. And hey, I'm not mad at KiCMADE for hooking me up with 3 great pairs of shoes to talk about. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. Tell you what, like, share, comment. Let's have a good time. Let's keep this thing rolling. Han's going to keep doing it for you. As always, Han's out.